Look at your smartphone right now. You think you own it. You think you chose your apps, your friends, and your digital identity. But in this timeline, that device in your hand is a state-issued tracking node. You did not download the system. The system downloaded you. This is the reality humanity almost normalized. Every morning, you do not wake up to a personalized alarm. Your morning routine is dictated by the district energy grid. You slide your thumb across the cold, brushed aluminum chassis of your Electronica 26. It is not an iPhone. Silicon Valley never happened. Instead, a permanent biometric sensor glows faint green against your skin. It is verifying your citizenship status before you can even see the interface. There are no corporate colorful apps waiting for you. There is only a crimson monochromatic text feed. Your notifications do not contain social media likes or casual group chats. The first message on your screen is a cold terminal prompt. It reads, Citizen 4419, your morning cognitive contribution is overdue. Welcome to a world where the Soviet Union never collapsed. In the winter of 1991, history moved just 1 inch differently. The centralized planners in Moscow did not surrender to capitalism. They did not allow the Western Internet to colonize global culture. Instead, they fully funded a nationwide automated economic neural network. They called it the OGAS system. It replaced free markets with perfect algorithms. Within a decade, this system did not just manage factory outputs. It began managing human behavior. It converted the entire concept of the World Wide Web into a massive, global digital labor camp. And the terrifying part is, you grew up inside the system. You normalized it. You think this is how life is supposed to be. Take a walk outside your apartment. You unlock the front door using your digital permit. You do not check Google Maps to find a coffee shop. You open the Sovereign Transit Grid app. It does not show consumer ratings or reviews. It displays your neighborhood's collective ideological purity rating. The map highlights your assigned pedestrian route in real time. If you step off the path, your interface blinks. The algorithm detects an unauthorized anomaly in your daily transit drift. Instantly, your digital currency allocation drops. The system does not need police officers to control you. It simply throttles your life. This is what behavioral scientists call systemic justification. You do not rebel against the machine because the machine keeps you safe. There is no unemployment here. There is no inflation. There is no digital noise or corporate advertising. Everyone has a designated flat, a predictable career track, and a guaranteed caloric allowance. But your survival has a price. Your personality is a state-engineered product. You walk into a crowded subway station. You see hundreds of people doing exactly what you do. They're staring down at their crimson screens. But the station is dead silent. There is no music, no laughter, and no spontaneous conversation. In this timeline, human speech is quantified. Ambient acoustic microphones hang from the concrete ceilings. They analyze your vocal syntax and emotional cadence in real time. If your vocal pitch deviates from an emotionally neutral baseline, your device chimes. A calm, automated voice reminds you that public emotional instability threatens public productivity. You have learned to speak in flat, calculated, monotonic sentences. You do not even notice you are doing it anymore. Your inner voice has been castrated by design. Consider how you communicate with your family inside this network. You do not send spontaneous text messages or emotional voice notes. Every message is processed by a linguistic filter before it reaches the recipient. If you type a word that suggests dissatisfaction or personal stress, the system automatically replaces it with an approved civic synonym. You do not say you are exhausted. You say you are optimizing your recovery parameters. Over years of a soft coercion, your actual thoughts begin to mimic the restricted vocabulary. Your brain adapts to the limits of the machine. You no longer possess the words required to conceptualize freedom. You are a biological unit functioning within an unyielding digital ecosystem. The layout of your living space is equally optimized by the central planning matrix. Your apartment is exactly 24 square meters, the precise allocation for a single worker in the cultural manufacturing sector. The furniture is non-negotiable, modular, and built from pressed recycled plastic, designed to minimize dust production and maximize room utility. There are no decorative picture frames or personal art installations on the walls. Instead, a flat terminal interface occupies the central space of your living room, acting as both an educational window and an active civic observer. Every object in your room has a structural purpose, calibrated to ensure your resting hours are spent prepares you perfectly for the next labor rotation. Think about your current digital life. Think about your freedom to post an opinion, to delete an app, or to disappear from the network. In this system, there's no escape button. Your digital footprint is your literal right to exist. If your productivity score falls below the baseline for 3 consecutive days, your communication link is severed. Your phone stops working. Your smart lock refuses to open your door. You become an unlinked entity. Your career choice was determined when you were 11 years old. The state algorithm analyzed your early cognitive patterns, your attention span data from the education terminals, and your family's loyalty matrix. You did not choose to study software design, art, or logistics. The system assigned your trajectory based on a calculated national necessity gap. To desire another path is considered a psychological malfunction. The state psychologist does not offer therapy. They recalibrate your digital access parameters until your behavior aligns with your assigned labor quote. Your ambition is treated as an engineering problem that requires correction. Even human intimacy is managed by the central processor. You do not go on random dates or swipe through casual profiles based on physical attraction. The state dating interface matches you with a partner based on genetic compatibility and complementary productivity profiles. Your relationship is a state-sponsored stabilization contract. If your combined household economic output drops, your matching parameters are reevaluated by the district board. You do not marry for love, you partner to optimize the neighborhood data harvest. Your children will be born into the same algorithmic cradle, conditioned from birth to view this arrangement as the peak of human civilization. When you enter a state grocery facility, there are no flashing advertisements or hundreds of competing brands. There is only one type of grain, one type of dairy, and one type of protein, all wrapped in identical gray packaging stamped with your district code. You do not choose what to eat based on personal cravings. Your Electronica 26 interface releases a biometric token that unlocks your specific nutritional allowance for the day, calculated precisely according to your metabolic expenditure during your morning shift. To desire variety is to misunderstand the elegance of perfect distribution. The concept of consumer choice is viewed as a primitive, chaotic relic of a failed Western century. The system even regulates your rest cycles through subtle environmental adjustments. At exactly 2200 hours, the district power grid dampens the ambient light in your residential sector, shifting the output to a low-frequency amber glow that triggers melatonin production. Your network terminal shifts into a resting state, muting all informational feeds except for structural security updates. If your heart rate sensor detects that you are awake past your designated sleep window, the system adjusts your next day's caloric intake to compensate for the projected loss in metabolic efficiency. You do not sleep because you are tired. You sleep because the infrastructure requires your biology to recharge according to schedule. The entertainment you consume at night is not created by independent writers or actors. It is generated in real time by an algorithmic storytelling engine. The plot shifts dynamically based on your heart rate and eye movement data captured by your terminal sensors. The narrative always carries a subtle, reinforcing message. The outside world is a chaotic, starving wasteland, and your compliance is the only shield protecting your family from total destruction. You do not watch stories to escape reality, you watch them to deepen your conditioning. The simulation creates a psychological loop where safety and submission become completely indistinguishable. You think this sounds like an extreme nightmare, but look closer at your own world today. You willingly give your biometrics to private corporations. You let algorithms decide what you watch, what you buy, and how you feel. You carry a tracking device in your pocket every single second of your life. The infrastructure is already there. You are already conditioned to obey the feed. Your interaction with historical truth is completely fluid inside this timeline. There are no physical libraries filled with old, unchangeable books. All information is digital, stored on central servers managed by the Ministry of Information. If a political figure falls out of favor, or an economic projection from 5 years ago proves incorrect, the records are updated across the entire network simultaneously. Your digital textbook changes its text while you are reading it. You remember a different past, but your phone shows you the official corrected history. Eventually, you stop trusting your own memory. You accept that reality is whatever the terminal screen says it is right now. The global landscape outside your nation is wrapped in a cold, permanent digital iron curtain. The Western capitalist world collapsed under the weight of its own unmanaged data monopolies, leaving fragmented, corporate-run city-states that stare across the borders at your unified cybernetic system. There is no international travel for leisure. To cross a border requires a specialized diplomatic data key that is only granted to elite system architects. The world has grown small, silent, and totally compartmentalized. Every civilization is locked inside its own chosen operating system, terrified of any external code that might disrupt their engineered domestic peace. The financial system operates without physical assets, completely replacing banknotes with a dynamic energy credit score called the Watt token. You do not earn currency for your individual accumulation. You receive systemic priority points based on how efficiently your department utilizes industrial resources. If you leave your workstation terminal active while stepping away, your token account drops instantly due to structural waste. Wealth is not calculated by what you possess in a bank account, but by how little friction you cause within the state machine. True status belongs to those who disappear perfectly into the collective ledger. Consider the elderly generation living inside this automated society. They are the only ones who remember the time before the OGAS system went live. They remember private property